Hello there, fellow summoners. Mad Dog HT here. We're going back into the side quest for this month. This one has Apocalypse as the main boss. So I did go into this quest like 30 minutes before this, recorded everything, and then the recording failed. So this is me just going back in. Normally I don't redo content just because I don't really get like that in-game benefit, but looks like there's been a lot of views on the side quest stuff so far for week 1 and 2, so hopefully this helps. So I'm going in and I'm basically going to do exactly what I did the first go. I'm not changing my game plan. So I'm going with Guillotine 2099, Warlock, and Guardian for the center lane. And I'm going to charge up Guillotine on Gambit. I'm going to use Guardian on ProfX, and I'm going to use Warlock on Weapon X. And the boss, so it has finished them. So if you have debuffs on damage over time debuffs, is more likely to do special attacks. If you put a debuff on them, he's going to get the Fury from Blood in the Water. And then Genetic Refinement, don't overlook that one. It makes all heroes be like mutants, so that basically means he is going to get an extra charge if you go in with a hero champ versus, you know, normally you can go in with like Warlock's a hero. That's going to give him 4 charges on this boss node. So then on top of him already being stun immune with 3 charges, he will be able to stun you if he hits into your block with a medium attack. So be aware of that. And yeah, so we're gonna go in Guillotine 2099 on this first fight. It's the center lane. It's just got extra health, so lots of health on these champs. We're hitting almost 400k health on, I think, most of them. This one was like 360. And I'm going to start out with just doing a lot of parry, medium into heavy. That's just going to build up those combo shield protector charges in case I slip up, because, you know, I'm not perfect. I try to play well. Sometimes I do, not all the time. So those are just going to help me to keep the combo. And Guillotine's combo, the more you got, the more damage you do. And then when you get to 100, that's when she just goes nuts and you get all that extra burst energy damage per hit. So on this one, I think I end up doing 3 special 2s. That's just going to help to get extra hits going on my combo. And then I'll redline it and try to finish with a special 3. You know, for Guillotine 2099, one of the things I really like about her, besides all the awesome abilities that she does have, is I do like to try to look at my fight, and when I'm going in, trying to gauge, you know, what specials I can throw in the fight to be able to throw the most, so I can get the most damage from them, but also still be able to get to special 3 before I end up killing the opponent. Now, most people, maybe they won't like that aspect of her, because there are times where I have killed the opponent too fast. I'm not able to end with a special 3, therefore I'm not able to carry my combo over. Therefore the next fight, you know, it's going to be a little bit longer. Well, not a little bit longer, quite a bit longer, because her damage output is not anything great, just coming straight out the gate. But once she's ramped up, man, she is amazing, and her damage is just awesome, and it bypasses a lot. And yeah, you can just finish fights super quick. So we got up to over 100 combo. So you can see we're starting to build up that red energy damage. We got 3 bars of power. We're just going to make sure we get down to 5% or less for the guaranteed kill. Probably could have thrown it earlier and it would have killed, but I wasn't going to mess around, especially with the more health. I'm not sure where I would have needed to be to finish that off earlier, but 5% or under, guaranteed kill, and we get the solo, no hits received. got the combo carried over, and we're going to use her to just smoke the Apocalypse boss. So next up we got Professor X. So I brought in Guardian. He's a rank 5 max sig, and you might ask, why Guardian? Well, I knew he could take this fight and it wouldn't be too difficult, and getting the extra block proficiency for Guillotine and Warlock is just really nice to have, and why not? The boss Apocalypse does have aspect of evolution, so you will be taking a little bit more block damage as the fight goes on. But yeah, we're gonna build up Guardian here. We're gonna get to a special 3. Get 4 of those. I think it's 4, 3 or 4. I think it's 4. 4 of those permanent charges. And you can see. Did I just have a charge and lose it? Yeah, I had 2 charges. If you end a combo with like 4 light attacks, you consume 2 of the charges and you do a power drain. I wasn't intending on doing that, but sometimes I don't always end my combos with a medium. But regardless, here we go. We throw the special 3. We got 7 charges. And I think I'm gonna get, can't remember if I just go straight to special 2 on this one, or if I throw 1 special 1 and get to special 2. And you can see there, so if you need to really watch the phase timer, or the falter timer, when it gets down, if he throws a special and it's basically time to falter, you can easily go in, dex the special, do 1 hit, trigger the falter, and then just back off. That is 100% safe, just like that. He won't hit you. He'll just continue channeling, and yeah. So that's how I deal with Professor X. And if you just dash back, I've been ending these combos with lights. That wasn't the intention. But there we go. We throw that off with 6. It wasn't quite enough because I consumed some of those getting a power drain. There I was not paying attention to the falter timer. Luckily I was able to block on his counterattack after I tried to hit on the second time. But I think we're gonna finish this off with 1 more special 2, and I'll have 2 charges built up. And pretty simple fight. Guardian, great block proficiency. And yeah, trigger the falter, and then we finish him off with a special 2. So we're gonna move on. Good synergy to have. He can at least take, I mean, he could take 2 of the fights or whatever. It'd be interesting to try him on Weapon X. I think he could definitely work. You just need to build up enough charges to blast him down. But I think by far probably the easiest and quickest will be Warlock. He's going to shut down the regen. He's going to be power draining him. Weapon X, he kind of has this, he has this berserk mode if you haven't played him much. He's not in a lot of content, but you see he does go unstoppable. When he has 10 or more of those charges and he throws a special, he'll go berserk. He goes fully unblockable. He goes temporarily unstoppable, so you just wait that out. And then here it's like he's in the oscillate fury mode, super aggressive when he's in berserk mode, when he has that unblockable up, and he'll pretty much always come at you. So you can do 4-hit combos, draft back, do the light intercept, and just kind of keep going 4-hit combos back and forth. Now we're gonna do some heavy spamming over here in the corner, get some bleeds on him, keep the infections up. That one was just out of reach. Warlock does get pushed back little bit by little. And here he doesn't have any power, so he's not gonna throw a special, but at 25 charges he will go berserk manually. So there we here we're gonna hit him 1 more time. Now he's berserk, unstoppable, unblockable. Totally just miss dexing back. And we're gonna let him throw a special, and then here we're gonna be doing a bunch of draft back light intercepts. This is pretty reliable. Basically push him over 1 bar, and in between do those 4-hit to 3-hit combos and just keep smashing him. Very easy. infection is up, his healing is blocked. We're gonna throw a special 3 to heal back a little bit of the health that we took from eating that combo to the face after his second berserk. And we're gonna finish this guy off without any problem. And if you don't have Warlock to use, Guillotine obviously works, especially if she's ramped up. You want to make sure you keep your combos, so build up some combo shield charges. Star-Lord can out damage this dude. AA can burst this guy down. AA would be great for the lane. Not so much for Apocalypse because he becomes bleed immune. But yeah, so we get Weapon X down. And we're gonna go up on this Apocalypse. He's got Aspect of Evolution and Mighty Charge active. Mighty Charge doesn't really come into play a lot for this one, simply because he can't be stunned to begin with. But it will remove debuffs from him if you put them on them. So we can put some degens on from Guillotine. Now we got the 100 combo coming in. We're gonna be doing a lot of hard blocking after combos, or hitting into his block and then hard blocking to bait heavies whenever possible. For me personally, I like to push him to a special 2 when possible. So a special 1, there's a couple ways you can go about it. You can just block it all, or you can do a double block, hold your block down twice, and then dex out at the end. That's also very safe. The alternative is you can do a dex block, coming when his gun starts blasting, and yeah, we're right there. We're just doing safe double block and a dex, and this guy's just melting down super quick. I don't think he even throws a special 2 in this one, and this is like fighting a kind of map 7 Apocalypse boss tuned down a bit, because you can throw specials as you please, and he doesn't get the power gain that you would get when you stun him or when you try to stun him. But yeah, we get the easy solo there, and that lane, you take down the health node, so the health on that Apocalypse wasn't too bad. It was only 221k. So yeah. But now on these outside lanes, it's going to basically double. It's going to more than double that. I think it's going to almost be 500k. So a little bit more work to do on the boss. We're going to go out on the left lane. For this lane, you need Icarus on the team, which if you have him, maybe got him in a bundle. I ranked mine up to rank 4 as a 3-star, just with the gems that are available. And he's not going to be used. He's just there for that gate, and we're gonna bring in Guillotine and Guardian. So the nice thing is with Guardian here, he's great for these first 2 fights. So my Guardian's rank 5, and it's a max sig. The higher the sig, the better. It's going to minimize energy damage. So Domino, she's going to crit fail. Those crit fail damages is going to be almost nothing with my max sig Guardian. And then you can see right here, because Domino puts on an ability accuracy reduction shortly after the start of the fight, whenever Guardian's ability accuracy is reduced, he shocks the opponent. And so we got this 346 a tick shock that's going to last the whole fight, which is super awesome. So yeah, I mean, technically I could probably just dance around for quite a while and she would just shock damage to death, but we're gonna hit her. I think we get to, yeah, we just do 2 special 1s on this, and then we go for a special 2, and I think it's plenty to kill her off. These champs don't have a ton of health on the outside lanes. You do get tagged there, but here we go. Boom, special 2, and she's roasted. So Guardian, great for a Domino, and then great for Magik. So same kind of tactic comes into play. He's got high energy resistance with his signature ability, so we're going to go in with Guardian and not really have to worry so much about the limbo damage. You know, this lane does have aspect of evolution, so like attack and combat power rate and all that keeps getting amped up as they go over a bar of power. I do run max petrify, which reduces the opponent's defensive combat power rate by 30% while under the stun. So basically, I stun her and I hit all of those hits that happen while under the stun. She's gaining 30% less power. So that's going to help me to not see as many power bars get filled up, which equals less limbo opportunity. Now we're going to get to a special 3, and we're going to wait so that way we can kind of just attack after this without any problem. We don't want to push her to special 2 at all, and the reason for that is every extra bar of power, her chance of going into limbo is just more. So generally sticking to L1s, you'll have a lesser chance of limbo activating if you just stick to L1s. But if you start pushing to L2, there's a higher chance. So 2 L1s is better than 1 L2 in this case. So we got the L3 off, we got some permanent charges going, and I think we end up getting up to a special 2, and then we just nuke her down. I think the 1 L2 will do it. She's being kind of passive. I felt like these champs in this quest kind of didn't have the most aggressive AI, so you might have to dance around a bit trying to wait out some specials. Not the biggest deal, but kind of annoying at times. So we don't, if we probably tapped her over to special 2, she'd probably go into limbo. Not the biggest deal. I'm not going to take a ton of damage, but where possible, I just try to minimize the damage. So there we go. We just tap her over, wait out the limbo, and trying to get her to throw a special. Not really having it, and I think after this I'm going to throw the special 2, and yeah, way more than enough damage to take her out. So Guardian does the trick for those first 2 fights fairly easily. Next up, we're going to the Storm Pyramid X. Now on this fight, the first time I hit this up when my recording failed, it went pretty clean. I didn't get a lot of combo shield protector charges built up because she just kept glancing my heavies. And I think I get a couple. I do parry heavy, so that one failed, it glanced. So if it glances, I'm not going to get the charge. I think this one sticks. Yeah, this one sticks. I think I get a couple more. And somewhere in the fight, I do end up trying to bait out a special, and I get tagged a little bit. I think I lose around 50% health total in this fight, which is not ideal. Played it a lot more clean the first time. I think I actually get tagged by the end of a special. Trying to counter it a little bit too soon, but we want Guillotine charged up. So the idea of this is to try to get as many hits as possible using specials, and then redline it towards the very end with a special 3. Yeah, right there I got tagged. Getting some cold snap damage. Luckily it's not hitting too hard. And then end it with a special 3 when she's at 5% or less. And one thing to know about Storm Pyramid X is that she can glance basic attacks, so heavies, mediums, lights, but special attacks cannot be glanced. But if you chain your special attack coming in from a basic attack that glance, and it's like immediate, that glancing will stick and carry over onto your special attack, so your special attack can also glance. So just be aware of that. It's better to parry and then throw the special off. So I think I did want to throw the special 2 on that one, but kind of mismanaged the power. I'm not going to throw the special 3. I'm just going to hold on to it, and then hopefully I get some degens here and there, and can get some decent damage on some of the hits and hope they just don't glance. Definitely need to have your evade game on for this Storm. I generally will bait the special ones. Special 2s aren't that difficult to evade, but Storm Pyramid X's special 1 animation is very similar to Cosmic Ghost Rider, so I pretty much use similar timing for how I dex Storm Pyramid X as I do with Cosmic Ghost Rider, so just kind of keep that in mind. Yeah, she's going to be gaining, Aspect of Evolution, she just keeps gaining power pretty quick. Every special, it just keeps getting higher and higher. And there, I missed a dash back. And here, I think we're just going to get to a special 3 right here. She doesn't end up throwing the special. We had some combo shield to protect our combo on that. You don't need a combo going into the special 3, but it will help your damage for the rest of the fight that you're in. So we didn't get to 100 plus, but the special 3 finish will carry over 100 combo to the next fight, which is the boss. AQ's done. Nice. Yeah, so here we got Apocalypse. We took down Aspect of Evolution, but he's got extra health. Like, he's got 497,000 health, and then he's got Mighty Charge. Mighty Charge isn't the biggest deal because you can't stun this guy to begin with on the boss node because he's going to start with 3 charges. I'm using Guillotine 2099. She is just a robot, not a hero. If you use a hero, they are treated as a mutant on this node, and if that was the case, if he hits into your block, he's going to stun you. So you need to be aware of that, whoever you bring in to take out this Apocalypse boss. And we're just going to burn this guy down. You can throw specials. I generally will push to special 2. So here we're going to push the special 2, evade it, and then counter and throw our own special 2. For me, on the special 2 evade, which is, I prefer the special 2 over the special 1 because I can fully dex it easily without getting any block damage. Basically, I do a double dex, and then I make sure I stay really close to him. The closer you are, I feel the more leeway that you have with the 3 dexes of the balls that he shoots out of his gun. When you're farther away, I feel like the timing is a little bit more precise and you have less room for error. That's just my experience and feel for it. So yeah, we're going to try to keep pushing this guy to special 2. I can block quite a bit. The Guardian synergy is definitely helping with the chip damage. So there we dex, and then once he starts shooting, it's just a triple dex. And I actually was kind of late on that 3rd dex on the ball and actually blocked the 3rd one, but we're about to finish this guy off. And you can either block, dex. That one I just blocked it all. Maybe I think I was hoping to get the regen triggered, but he was going to be down anyways. And we get our 2nd kill. Now on the first path, on the original path that I took this one, it was about 20% in, pushed him to L2, and I actually missed the dex and I died. And I ended up using a revive because I didn't barely finish him off with Guardian. But yeah, we got a clean clear on that one. But this is a rerun because my recording failed, so just FYI. I'm going to bring in Mysterio. I'm going to drop Guardian because we do have a Magneto on this first node. Now you might ask, why am I bringing a metal champ to fight Magneto? Well, Mysterio's ability accuracy cannot be reduced. So even though I do get magnetism on me, I can still parry. I still have, all of my abilities and whatnot. Now Magneto's still going to hit like a truck, and he's going to get some of his magnet abilities, but this is just a normal Magneto fight. I can parry. The one thing that I can't do is I can't apply my poisons and expect them to stick around for very long because of the Mighty Charge. He's gonna, whenever he dashes in, he will purify that poison. So I'm not going to do many, I don't think, if any, heavies. Gonna try to build up to special 3s to get that attack fury bonus thing that he gets on that. I do have 3 chemical gas charges, so it'll be the longest duration. So here I'm going to try to bait out a special 1, and then I'm going to parry him, reparry, double parry here on this next one, and then go into the special 3. And that's going to allow me to get the special off and then start another combo immediately. I'm going to try to race back to special 2, because if you get a special 2 off with this I don't even know what it's called. It's the little icon that looks like a prowess. Frenzy gas. Yeah, I paused it to check that out. Frenzy gas. If you have that up, you do get an attack boost on your specials and stuff. I think it's just boost overall. But he starts throwing a whole bunch of heavies, and he didn't cooperate very well out the gate after that first combo. And so we're not going to get back to special 2, so we're just going to throw the special 1 while that's up. And yeah, don't get a lot of damage. I'm not going to crit that much on this dude. But yeah, Mysterio works, and Mysterio will be a solid backup option for the Apocalypse boss if I were to fail with Guillotine 2099, because he's not a hero. He's therefore he won't be categorized as a mutant, and he's a tech champ, so kind of get the class advantage. And you know, my Mysterio, he's a rank 3, he's pretty beefy. I usually have him on Alliance War defense, so I don't get to play with him a lot, but I do enjoy playing with him. On this one, I can't throw the special 1 and then go into that reflection mode and then just take hits, because while I will reflect the damage, I won't heal it back because of the magnetism. I'll still get the reduction. I think it's actually like a 105% reversal, so I'll actually take extra damage when it tries to heal back. So I'm not going to try to throw special 1s and like eat any damage. It is kind of fun to do that and then heal it all back and transfer it over. Sometimes it can backfire if it's too much. But yeah, Mysterio is a lot of fun. We're going to finish him off here. I think we're trying to bait one more special 1. And we let him throw 1 special 2, and we blocked it, and it took quite a bit of damage. And yeah, we finished him off. So boom, Mysterio, metal champ with ability, accuracy, immunity, reduction immunity, and he works really well for Magneto. There's plenty of options you can use for that. Whoever is your best Magneto counters, you can bring them. I just brought this one because he does both. He can do both the Magneto and be an option for the boss without giving him the mutant charge stuff. So next up, we got Mr. Sinister. Guillotine 2099 is going to come in here and just take care of business. She doesn't crit, therefore Mr. Sinister cannot heal back any of the damage. We're going to try to get her built up. I think I end up throwing 1 special 2 on this one with my rank 3. I'm trying to keep him to special 1. It's an easy special to evade. Special 2 is not terrible either, but it does apply a concussion onto you, so therefore, you know, like if you try to parry or anything after that, you would possibly fail. And yeah, as long as we end this fight with a special 3, it's going to make the next fight, which is Omega Red, really quick and easy, and then take down the Apocalypse boss again. So Guillotine, she's my girl for this one. I really enjoy using her. I used to use her quite a bit in Alliance War several seasons ago. We used to see a lot of like Apocalypse bosses. We don't really see that anymore. So I haven't had a lot of reason to bring her in. I think in the last 2 seasons at least. But when I used to bring her in, I'd have her wreck stuff, and then I actually have a rank 5 Guillotine as well, and whenever she would be, the rank 3 would be in war, I'd have the rank 5 in like Alliance Quest. And yeah, we're almost down to that magic 5% range, which is the guarantee kill. Tap into the block here, not quite, one more tap, there we go. So we're going to end with a special 3. We're going to carry over a 100 combo to the next fight. And she's going to be hitting hard, getting those energy damage per each hit, which is awesome. You'll see how quick it is. So that was 83 hits. And we're going to take this Omega out fairly quick. I don't think we're going to throw any specials except the special 3 to finish, because it's going to end so quick. If I throw specials, I won't be able to get back to a special 3, and I still want to bank that for the next fight. And since Guillotine 2099 is a robot, the spores from Omega Red build up a lot slower than if the attacker was not a robot. So it's easy to manage the spore buildup. And we're just gonna do our thing. I build up a couple combo protector charges with those heavies. I don't want to lose my combo. It'll make this fight go a lot longer. And you can see I've gotten to almost at 2 bars of power, and he's almost half down. He's over half down now. And I think we landed just about right to where she does enough damage to get to special 3, and I don't have to do much more hits to get Omega down to that 5% range. Trying to bait out a special, finally does it. I do get hit. I did trigger the combo protectors plus my my SIG ability. So yeah, that wasn't ideal, but because I had that combo protector up, you take like a max of like 10% damage, I think is the protection that you get. So I didn't really get much damage on that. We get down to under 5% and 34 hits. 34 hits first on this one. The last one was 84. 35, 36, 37, 38, 39. But yeah, he was already dead before that. But yeah, basically way less than half the hits to take down that Omega over the Mr. Sinister. And we're going one last time. So this Apocalypse is, I think, the worst one because he's got the extra health. He's got 497,000 health. He's got Aspect of Evolution, so every time he fills a bar of power, he's going to get more combat power rate, block penetration, all that kind of stuff. But no worries, Guillotine will take him down really quickly. And I think with the extra power gain, it's a little bit easier to keep pushing him to Special 2, which is, again, what I prefer to push him to because I can fully dex it without taking any block damage. We're going to be baiting heavies like that, whether we end combos early and hard block, or we tap into his block and hard block coming out of it. So there we go. We do a double dex, stay nice and close. And then once the gun starts firing, you just do a triple dex and no block damage. So I prefer that over the special 1, which normally I do like a double block and a dex. If I really feel like I need to conserve, the block damage and stuff that's taken on the fight, I'll do a dex block dex to get out of those 3 hits on the beams that he shoots out. But where possible, I'm going to try to keep baiting his heavies and push him to special 2 because for me it's a little bit easier to dex, and the closer you stay to him on that special 2, the better. And here I'm going to be throwing a lot of special 1s. You can't do this on the map 7 boss in AQ because you can only throw like a special every 15 seconds or something like this. But if he's not throwing, you can just keep comboing him and spamming the special 1s to drain him, and then finally he'll throw it. There we go. We do a block dex, and we're going to finish them off with a special 1. So hopefully this helped. I reran through this. Hopefully it gives you an idea of how to take out this quest. Because I did it twice, I did get the extra credit towards the side event bonus milestone thing. So I did finish it early. You can finish it early. I wasn't planning on finishing it and running more than a path more than once, but my recording failed. So there we go. We get all those tier 5 CC crystals. We get the 6-star shards, and we get the mythic shards. And I'll go back in and finish the lower modes at another time. Come in to check to see if I did have enough for a 6-star. Not quite. I'm about halfway there. And as far as the mythics go, I'm about almost halfway there as well. But thanks for watching, fellas. Hope you enjoyed, and see you in the next one. Peace.